I do want to try making it. There you go.
Smart. Move. There we go.
I did something similar to this in high school. I don't know, the second she said heart transplant, I was like, oh no. This is not gonna go well.
I'm too indecisive for this.
No,
Yeah.
literally. Okay, I can just read. Assume the following. 4 people have just died in a terrible car crash. Each person who died happened to have signed the organ donor portion of their driver's license. Wait, I have to actually understand what I'm reading. Who died just happened.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't read it. I can't understand what I'm saying.
For some reason, I can always read better like right when I first wake up than like at night.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite, actually.
Assume the following. 4 people have just died in a terrible car crash. Each person who has died happened to have signed the organ donor portion of their driver's license so that 4 hearts have become immediately available for transplants. Your group is a panel of doctors who must decide which 4 of the heart patients listed below should receive one of the hearts. All of the patients listed below are in extremely critical condition. They are on the most critical list for the entire nation. It is likely that those on the list who do not get a heart at this time will die very soon. For legal reasons, all decisions must be done by consensus.
We have to names.
Okay. So I'm just making sure.
We're only supposed to pick 4?
There's 10 of them.
So many. There's, I thought
Wait,
there
is
was
there 10?
5.
8.
Oh.
8.
Oh, man.
This is where that's time.
Right. Do we each want to read a person? Do you want me to read them?
Yeah, we'll go in a circle.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to go next? Just go clockwise.
Yeah, sure. Mary Rodchenko, she's a 40-year-old married woman with 6 children who range in age from 7 to 18 years. Her husband runs a small printing business. Mary has been bedridden for much of the last 3 years due to extreme weight problems.
Can we pause for a second because I
Yes.
proposed an idea. How would you guys feel if after we read each one of them, we kind of like evaluate the scenario?
That's what I was
on
thinking.
the end?
Yeah.
So like, instead of
rank
trying,
them maybe?
yeah, instead of like trying to read them all at once, and
Okay.
then like, wait, who is this again?
We'd have to go back because we don't have anybody to compare the first couple people to.
Yeah.
I mean, from that, I feel like there's gonna be people that are more severe than that. Like her kids are a little bit older, like they're able to like kind of take care of themselves. Maybe not the 7-year-old, but like the older ones.
That's-
like
It could
That's kind of-
possibly ruin the printing
would-
business though, because then he would have to shift his full attention to
to
his
Oh,
the
children.
kids.
Yeah.
and-
but it says she's been bedridden because of weight problems. So unless she loses that weight, what's the point of doing her heart if she's already bedridden?
Yeah.
If she is bedridden, her husband is already probably taking care of
The children,
as much
and then
as-
she's
And
not
then
bringing in
also,
any
because she
financial
said she had
burden.
6 children, like it'd be different if it's like 1 or 2, but
Yeah.
like 6, and it's because of that wide age range, I feel like they could all end up helping each other out.
Yeah, especially like it says 18 years, so like the older ones can help take care of the younger ones.
Do we want to write anything on the board about it?
I mean, we can.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
What are we ranking? I forget her
Should we
name.
do like out of 5
Mary
or?
Rodchenko.
Just put Mary.
Yeah, that's how.
That's where I'm stopping at.
So just what are you gonna do? Like hyphen can kill or something like?
Oh,
what
Do
I
we want to
honestly-
each give it like a 5-star
I would-
review?
It's like a Yelp review.
Yeah, go around in a circle and give me your 5-star.
I would honestly, instead of like full on reading them right away, I would end up putting just like a quick little facts, so you don't have to look at it as much, so we
Yeah.
can literally just put like 6
Six,
children.
How old
and,
was
like,
she?
6
problems.
kids bedridden because of weight problems.
How old was she?
40.
40.
Do you know if you have like good mic quality? Like, is that picking up everything we're saying?
I hope so.
Okay.
I
Is
should,
every one of
I mean, you also gotta realize how loud we're being in this room kind of
Yeah.
echoes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's probably about all we need to know.
Yeah.
6
Yeah.
kids bedridden. Yeah, and then just weight problems, but remember that.
Well, she's bedridden because of weight problems.
Right.
Yeah.
But like there's like you could be bedridden because of a disease or something else. Like.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll remember that.
We'll remember.
I hope we like to keep hitting up and down.
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Okay.
No,
You wanna
I got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's too early for me to understand
all
sentences.
I get that.
Anyways, I'm up next. Donna Fortram. She is 35 years old. She is director of research for a laboratory that is working on a formula for a food capsule that would be used by astronauts in outer space. Donna has a PhD in physics. She is divorced and has no children.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I feel like we can like kill her off.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
already kind of have this technology.
The only
Yeah.
value she brings is that she's working on something that anybody else in the world can work on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
she has like
even
no family, so like, I mean, it sounds horrible, but also like she has no kids to take
It'd be
care of.
one thing if she had kids that she needed to take
even
care
with
of.
her being like the director of research, which is like the head, like let's be real.
She's a woman, they're trying to replace her.
For sure.
Womp womp.
Oh,
Yeah.
already, they're in the
Yeah,
process.
but also like at the same time, it says that would be used for astronauts in outer space.
They already have the ice cream thing.
We're not like
They're
we're not rushing to try and get to outer space anymore. We've been to outer space. It can take time, you know.
Yeah, like if she was trying to cure cancer, that's one thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like,
This is a food capsule I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
Yeah.
Yo, did y'all see those like videos in elementary school where they showed that the astronauts like showed what they eat and it's all in like encapsulated bags and stuff and they like float around and the liquid just goes everywhere when they open
I'm gonna
it.
be completely honest. Anytime I go to a science center, I get the astronaut ice cream.
Oh, every time.
My mom used to own a freeze dryer, and we would, yeah, it was
I
cool.
would freeze dry everything just to try it.
Watermelon is surprisingly good. You would think it would turn into nothing because it's watermelon, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That's so related.
You got the notes?
Yeah, 35 no kids, pointless jobs.
Pointless job. Okay, well, I'm glad we decided. Okay, Mike Carbona, he is 49 years old. He is an ex-convict. He was convicted for tax evasion and served 7 years. Since his release, he has become active in local politics and is especially popular in his neighborhood for his stance on minority rights. His political opponents accuse him of maintaining connections with the mafia. He financially supports 2 Korean orphans.
That one?
this is kind of.
Yeah, that one's a little harder because he does support the kids, but also I wish at the same time it would say like, because it says he was convicted,
Yeah.
but like sometimes there can be false
Yeah.
convictions. That's why I'm
Also,
like I wish it would have
The
specified.
mafia.
But then the mafia kind of ties
Yeah.
into the whole possible crime thing.
It is
Yeah.
just another politician with tax evasion on the record. It's
Yeah.
not anything new.
Yeah.
No, literally every one of them have that.
I mean,
Write
like,
down mafia.
I mean,
I saw you were like debating on
Possibly in the mafia.
I was trying to,
That
like,
could be a smear campaign.
these are
I
lumped
am,
together.
I'm for this guy. I think he.
I'm for him too. He's raising orphans. Like he's
Yeah.
you give him a second chance.
That-
at
that-
life.
He's fighting for minorities.
I feel like the
Yeah.
second you see that somebody's dealing with kids, that's the deal breaker.
It-
right
it-
there.
it really is.
okay, but they're
I wish we knew how old the
orphans, so they're
orphans.
adopted, right? Can't they just be readopted by
Still like
somebody else?
28.
I mean, like,
If it comes to that, but I think he's a
it just depends
he's a
on
front
like,
runner for me. He's getting my
Is
heart.
he
Definitely
adopted
agree.
kids, did he,
I
or is he
think-
just financially
I don't. It doesn't say if he adopted them.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean, like
Oh.
out of the 3 we read, though, I feel like his is like most likely gonna be a
He
yes.
turned his life around.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him a second chance.
I don't. I'm like. I'm in between on this.
I'll put a star next to
I
mine.
see that. 5 stars.
Minority rights and mafia.
Hell
I
yeah.
highly suggest.
I don't think I need to put ex-convict on there. I think it's pretty obvious
Yeah.
about mafia.
Remember that
Um,
part. All right.
Besides, he committed tax evasion. That's
Oh,
pretty
fantastic.
Shout out, man.
Oh,
You don't gotta read it. There's a child.
dang.
They get it.
I think I should still read it.
You don't know. What if they're an awful child?
He is 9 years old. Although he has an IQ of 160, he has exhibited significantly antisocial behavior. Since witnessing the death of his brother in a swimming accident, he has not spoken for 2 years.
He gets the heart. He finds something.
I'm
He gets the
sorry.
heart.
Does he
I'm
want it?
sorry, but
I
like.
think they're trying to go for like a what if it's like a Ted Bundy thing, but
Yeah, like what if
still,
they're a little sociopath?
I think
What if they killed their brother? What if they drowned their brother?
What
I
if
think
they're
he
gonna
wants
do
to
more
die.
drowning?
if they wanted to die, they'd just like
I just think this is more hearts.
No, he gets my heart.
He's yours.
Yeah, I'll give him my heart actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we need to read the rest, but like right now.
That's one we
I
can
feel
come
like-
back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of iffy on it.
Out of, I mean, just because he's a child, I mean,
we are biased because
He's
he's a
smart. He can
literal
grow up to
child.
be someone that has a big impact on something.
Or
He
he
also
could be
used that
super
smart to
good.
drown people.
He
Yeah.
said he witnessed. Why are we assuming he killed his brother?
I didn't say he could. I think it's like a Dexter type situation.
no, literally
I
though.
wish I
But
could
Dexter
die.
was kind of good. He killed bad people.
True.
So. We'll think on
That's
this.
just a moral.
Well, I mean, like,
thing.
aren't
It's an
most-
outrageous comment.
Aren't most like really smart people also really weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Like,
could be another thing.
Just because he had a weird childhood doesn't mean he can't be really, really smart.
Well, like, also, we can't be emotional.
Make
about
sure,
this.
I would make
Just
sure
'cause
to
he's a kid,
include,
you can't be like, "Oh,
the
yeah,
brother
cool."
situation.
No, I got that.
Oh. Like,
Just say like brother's death or something like that.
Antisocial because
Brother's
Brother
dead.
down.
brother dead. There we go.
Killed brother?
Not
Impossible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
I spelled brother with an A, but that's okay.
we get it, yeah.
Brother.
Bruthar.
Alrighty.
Terry McBride is a 27-year-old highly successful stockbroker. She is married but has no children. Her husband is partially paralyzed and confined to a wheelchair. He has a part-time job for a telemarketing firm. They have no children but have purchased a rather expensive home to accommodate his needs for wheelchair access. Her husband, however, has recently filed for divorce, stating mental cruelty as his grounds for filing.
Oh.
He's filing the divorce?
Yikes.
Stockbroker and abusive. Okay, we're killing her.
Yeah, so I was like,
That's the easiest
They have
one.
no children.
you
Yeah.
hear me?
And she works in stock. Okay, like.
Don't even write her down. We don't need her. She's.
No, you lost me at stockbroker though.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was like the second
It's
word.
like stockbroker. Great, I need
Divorce.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
And you have no children, like.
And she's abusive, so like it's good they don't have
She's
kids.
abusive to her paralyzed husband.
Yeah,
I was
That's
gonna
pretty
say,
rough.
like, if we kill her off, who's gonna take care of her husband? Her husband's like, oh, fuck this bitch. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they're
sure.
going for at first, and then it's like, oh, they're
Yeah.
already filing for divorce. This would just help her husband get it done faster.
I mean,
Yeah.
To be honest,
You won't
yeah.
have to
Go
file
back
for
to
divorce.
mafia.
I mean, you could be lying about the mental cruelty thing, but I don't think you'd lie if you're divorcing someone.
Oh,
who's
He's in a
paralyzed.
wheelchair.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying. That's,
Yeah. And he has like
Yeah.
with her, he has a very nice house that suits his needs.
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's leaving her like.
But like,
She's not
in
just
the
a
end,
stockbroker.
let's be real.
She's
She's
a
gonna end up getting the
telemarketer
house through
stockbroker.
divorce. Like the house is
Did it
specified
say he
for
was the
women.
telemarketer?
Does,
Says he has a
Oh,
part-time
Oh,
job.
oh, okay, so
He can
that
afford
makes
the
me feel
house.
a bit less sympathetic for him.
But
Dick.
if she does die, like, he would most likely end up getting the house, obviously. Or even through just the divorce before she dies. He would get the house, so he pretty much have everything he needs.
Yeah, he's
already
No.
got it.
Yeah.
Because you-
said-
Ah, shoot, my wife's
to
dead.
affect, like,
Oh
the
no,
divorce.
what a shame.
What?
The divorce, like, since he's filing it, there's a very high chance he's gonna end up getting it, you know?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't show up to court, you know.
Because she's dead?
Yeah, she's gonna be dead in like a few days, so.
Alright, it's my turn?
Yep.
Alright. Dick Riley. He is a 31-year-old bachelor. He works as a federal narcotic agent. No. Primarily arresting heroin and other narcotic dealers. In the course of his work, he has struggled with a drug addiction of his own. He's engaged to be married, but
A
no
narc.
That's crazy.
A narc and that's a double whammy. Like, he needs to pick a
Let me test if we got the right stuff.
No, that's what I was thinking. He arrests them, but then like instead of
Then he just
turning
uses
it
the
in-
product.
Oh my God.
I feel like a lot of these people don't even deserve a heart.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be hard to choose who to do the heart surgery.
Unless these last two really deserve their hearts, like we're gonna need to give one to an awful person.
Alright, is there anything else to say about him?
He doesn't have, there's something that stands out that makes me think like, oh, he should live.
Yeah,
I
I feel
would
like
be-
arresting people is a good thing, especially because like, let's be real. In the US especially, we do have a really bad problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more
But because he kinda like goes back on what he does.
Yeah,
That's why I'm iffy about it.
I'm more sympathetic for like, oh, he has an addiction. I would be more sympathetic if he was like, okay, I have a problem and I should not be in my job if I have this particular
Yeah, but
problem.
he's
still
I need
sticking
to
with
step
it.
down, but he's not doing
I
it.
think he'll
So-
see the heart transplant as like a second chance at life, and that's what's gonna make him like turn his life around. He's
Yeah.
like only 31. That's what makes me sympathize
I
because
also
he's
feel
younger.
like the other thing is like he's engaged to be married. It'd be one thing if like for the other
Right,
ones
he's
like
a
they're
married.
already married or like they already have kids. But like with his age, with him starting to be engaged, there's still like quite a bit of potential that could happen, you know?
I'm not as sympathetic as the child, but definitely
I'm not
more
trying
so
to-
than like Terry.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's like if he's already kind of corrupted in his job, like what makes you think he's gonna uncorrupt himself?
Yeah,
You know,
Potential kids.
I've heard he saying that like,
Good.
How far along are you?
No, we have two left.
We're
This
at
one.
Dick.
Two? You're halfway down?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I've heard the saying that power doesn't corrupt, it reveals. So I'm worried that it could be that kind of situation where if he was given power again, he would just abuse again.
Yeah, because he's already abusing it. So if he gets healthy again, goes back to his job, like is he gonna
Starts
keep-
it all over.
Yeah.
I feel like, whoa.
You need a heart transplant, you okay?
There's something in my throat.
No, the storm's been messing with my stomach all
Oh
morning.
yeah, that was fun.
Oh,
What was up with
man.
that tornado watch at like 4 in the morning?
They go on a tornado watch?
I give
Yeah.
up. They have one every day now. We're like,
True.
Missouri's the worst with that. I just give
Well,
up.
it's because like Missouri is naturally so flat,
Mhm.
like Tornado Alley.
Did y'all wake up to an alert on your?
No.
Y'all
Sorry.
didn't?
I went to bed at 4:03, I woke up to the sirens at 4:28.
I had
not
also been in bed
4:26,
for
and I
like
was
3
damn
hours.
it.
Hey, y'all didn't even get an alert? I like. Is
I
this
got
still,
the alert.
I didn't
is
get
this
it on
still
my
called an
phone.
Amber Alert, or is that just for like?
Amber Alert's just a
It
ridiculous.
was like
Okay.
a similar thing.
Yeah, but it blared up. I'm like, shoot, I have to go to school. I'm like, oh, that's
Wait,
my
where do you
red
live?
one. I'm
Just say the same.
I'm in Wentzville.
Yikes.
Because I'm in O'Fallon, but I
I'm
didn't get
in
anything on
O'Fallon.
my phone.
You should have been
What?
like,
I woke up from the sirens. They were like blasting.
for me it was the sirens and I'm
Then again,
St. Charles.
like,
Yeah.
I can sleep through it. I've slept through a march band competition multiple times, so.
Okay, back to this.
Oh, yes.
I feel like
Anyways.
he's kind of one we need to like finish reading and then go back and like reevaluate a little bit
I would,
further.
I would say he's higher priority than the others, but not if the last two are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Father Musalo, he is 58 years old. He is the headmaster of a parochial school that serves disadvantaged Native American children in New Mexico. He's a specialist in counseling troubled young people.
I feel like he deserves something.
Yeah. He's gonna do a lot more good
Like,
before he's dead.
I feel like the only negative thing about him is his age in general.
That's what I would say.
He's old, but also like compared to the other people, he's actually doing something
heard
good.
that.
Exactly.
Doing something.
And like there wasn't like a single bad thing actually.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
like
You can
I mean-
also see him being in the community for a lot longer.
It just
Yeah.
depends on how
Yeah.
much you like the Catholics, basically.
Versus like
I'm for it.
if we're gonna be honest, there was at least like one kind of negative thing about everybody else, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even if it wasn't like really bad, there was at least something, but
Yeah.
he doesn't really have anything.
Yeah.
other than his
Yeah.
age.
Cool.
like he's actually like doing good things and not getting into narcotics.
I kind of wish they would specify the ages of like the people who passed away. Cause like younger hearts typically do better than
Oh,
older, you know?
yeah.
Oh, and the car accident.
Yeah, so I kind of wish that they would specify it, because then I feel like that would make it the slightest bit easier,
I
but.
think it'd make it harder
To
because
each their
you'd have to match the old hearts to the old people. So if you only had 2 old hearts, you would only be able to pick like Mike and that guy.
True.
I don't know.
Better that we don't.
Alright, you wanna put a star?
Yeah, I'm
by
gonna put a
Father?
star next to. Thomas Washington. He is a 19-year-old and is a freshman at New York University. He lives with his family in Harlem. His father recently died. Yikes. Thomas's mother is sending him to college by using life insurance money, and he is majoring in art history.
Ooh, I feel like he deserves heart. I mean, the fact that his mom is using the life insurance money just to send him to college, like if he
Mhm.
died, that would be all for nothing.
Yeah.
No, she'd get more life
Plus they-
insurance money.
They literally
What would
just.
she do with this?
Would she be completely alone if this guy died?
Probably.
I don't think.
That's-
Well, it
I-
doesn't
I-
say he
I
has
say it does.
siblings. I feel like it would mention if he had
I
siblings.
think
Yeah.
it's always 100.
So.
I mean, he doesn't
Yeah,
really have
he's
anything
lovely.
negative.
I thought we
He's
were
in
gonna-
college.
art history.
So we like,
going on there.
He deserves a chance.
so we like
He can
pretty
change.
much figured it out,
freshman.
basically.
Well, give me the heart to change your degree.
He's changing his major.
It's not the worst degree.
No, I'm.
Yeah, there's worse.
It's not great, but
Alright, do we
So it's-
figure it out then?
Okay, so Thomas definitely deserves a heart. Father Musalo, whatever his name is, deserves a heart.
And then the other two choices we said were Mike and Peter.
Days of Rest.
Yeah.
Who was Mike?
Yeah, for
So-
Mafia guy.
Mike, Peter, and I put an arrow next to Dick because he's up
He was
there,
a
at least
pro.
for me.
I mean,
Yeah.
at
But
least
there are better
Alex isn't in
options.
the mafia. He doesn't have connections to the mafia, but he is dealing with narcotics.
It just depends. Do you like politics or the drug addicted more?
I hate both.
Yeah, that's a really tough decision.
Well, like he can get over his addiction though.
I feel like Mike is like,
I feel like the other
he
thing
was
with-
already doing bad stuff and then he is like Dick where he was doing bad stuff and then he's already doing bad.
Yeah. He's
So
like
it's-
a,
it's
like
less
a
of
further
risk.
progress.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I feel
Mike
like,
actually
I feel like
seems
the
he's
other
turning
thing
his
with
life
Mike is
around.
just the fact that he has kids.
The only problem I have with Mike rather than Dick is he's noticeably older. He's 18 years older
Yeah,
than
that's fair.
Dick. So Dick hasn't really had a chance to turn his life around, and Mike's been around for 50 years.
True.
He's had more of a chance to get rid of the mafia in his life.
But also, it's just an accusation. Politics will.
Right.
That's
Well, politics
true.
will do literally anything to make people look bad. Like it's a.
Well,
And if it is true, we get someone who owes us a favor who's in the mafia, period. So like, we're good.
I think I like Mike better. I think he's doing more. He's supporting minority rights, even though he's only 49. I feel like he does still have a lot of life left. Like the age range in America is about 80 years old. He still has a lot, and he's supporting 2 orphans. And Dick doesn't have any kids. Like I know he's young, just we don't see him turning his life around. We don't know if that's gonna cause him to wanna do better. So I think Mike
To
should
be
go.
honest, I kind of agree.
Yeah, I'm on
Mike
board with
should- Mike
Mike.
should go.
Okay,
I
so Mike,
agree. I think we should run through them one more time just in case.
Can we like definitely say that
I'll,
we're
like-
going with Peter, Musala, and Thomas though? Can we
Yeah.
all agree on
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
yeah,
I think that's a pretty safe bet.
Okay.
I
It's
feel like
Do you wanna like
Very
just write their
obviously-
names like aside for sure? Or something like that?
That we
What do you
have.
mean?
So
Just write like Peter, Musala,
Oh.
and Thomas aside so we know like we're definitely
It's a
choosing
different
them.
marker.
There's another mark.
There's a red one right there.
This one works sometimes.
Oh, is it like just a specific angle?
Yeah.
Can you just erase what you wrote?
All right.
Okay, so
Thoughts on Mary?
can we all agree that we're going with that,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Are you
Yes.
guys covered?
So-
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Are we all in
Yes.
agreement? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like we should just get rid of Mary.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
tired
let's
of,
do
like-
Mary. Okay.
Very
Bye.
definite agree.
Okay, Donna, no, just get rid of her.
No kids, pointless job.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's
It's between
Dick?
Terry and Dick.
No,
Dick,
Dick needs to go. She's
Dick,
a
Yeah,
Terry,
Terry's a-
Mike.
Terry's abusive
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
and
Stockbroker.
a stockbroker. Yeah.
Are we allowed to do like a majority vote?
No, it
Or
says
does
it has to be.
full
It has to
on?
be unanimous.
Fully,
But I think we are, right?
I'm
Like,
not-
I don't think anybody's for Dick here.
Not really.
No.
For anyone, I thought you were on side for Dick. a little
Yeah.
bit,
I
but-
like him in concept. I think Mike deserves it more
I agree.
though.
Okay.
If Mike wasn't his competition, I would go with Dick.
Fair.
Yeah.
I to be honest, I feel like the main deal breaker for me is definitely the fact that Mike has kids and
Yeah.
Dick doesn't.
For sure.
Well,
Yeah.
kinda.
Kind of.
He's supporting people.
Yeah. But it's not like he's like fully on his own, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dick is just kind of a
We don't
drug
know much.
addicted,
Yeah, we don't know much about
corrupted
Beyonce.
FBI.
Also, you've never heard somebody get called Dick and Rick. I would just like to specify
Yeah.
that.
It's a sign.
Because his
Yeah,
name
that's what
is-
I'm saying.
Or
It's a
Richard.
sign.
Okay, so are we agreeing, Mike?
We're all good.
Mike?
Do we agree, Mike?
Well, that was easy.
Should we?
You did it.
Right.
I'm gonna say.
That was
I don't know.
a
What is that? What does my phone say it's at?
I don't know, I just know I got.
That's
X
24
notification.
minutes.
Oh,
24 minutes.
Yeah,
not that
I
bad.
thought it was like 10.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
felt
yeah,
like.
Yeah, that's all actually.
It's gonna take a while to
Alright, so Peter, Masalo, Thomas, and Mike.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an awful Mike, but yeah.
Well, we have to erase it anyway. I don't know when we're
Eh,
ready.
whatever.
I-
Erase all of it.
I would just go in red.
Yeah, I think.
Or are we definitely
What
gonna
do we do now? Do we go
I think we should go back to the
We're
room.
supposed to stay in here.
We do?
She told us to stay in here until the group over there is done.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Grab this
Just so
one.
we're not like,
We
interrupted.
gotta
Oh,
fix the
yeah.
tables too.
Yeah. I mean, they were already kind of crappy when we got in here,
Yeah.
They were exactly like this when we got in
but
here.
yeah.
Well, she said to put the tables back.
Yeah, she said she had the other class keep it because we were coming in, but there's nobody after us.
I can't believe we chose all men.
I know, right?
I didn't even notice that.